To finally be filming this video, I taught you guys like a while ago that I would be sharing my ayahuasca experience, and it's been like over a month, so I do. I apologize, the processing this is complex. Process it in waves that it's been. Interesting zeitgeist and tune. I'm so excited in sharing my experiences. I just launched to claim a disclaimer. Why not? Guiding you. I'm not a doctor, I don't. No, I'm not condoning the use of drones. Okay, like that's complete in choice end. Also, I just want to say before I get into my experience, I will say I had a very positive experience, so I just want you to know if you felt laughter. Even if you don't know how to, talking to the camera, be here. Good to go. Serious on a very serious note sometimes. I really don't know how to be serious with this, but this is actually serious to some people. Have really traumatic experiences and dramatic, awesome, psychedelic messy medicines and messages. Consider going into something light, ayahuasca or anything psychedelic, shrimp on the Barbie, or sort smell. Basically, you're going injured your mate, going into spiritual warfare. So, like any war, any battle, if you see it, that way it's past to come prepare with tools, weapons, knowledge, and how to handling certain situations in the army, spear guide, and resonance. And like any battle, there's a risk at hand. You might not make it life out boat, but physically, spiritually, emotionally fine. Really, this type of Taikan can shatter a lot of beliefs in yourself and who you are. That could be a good thing or that good. Really startling and overwhelming, traumatic things depending on how ready you are. So, Dishbush. And that being said, let's move on. How did I hear about ayahuasca? Honestly, I don't remember. I believe a few. People I follow on Instagram had cheer. They experience had tied to what? And it had been taking so much space up in my mind, and it just shattered the idea of what I wanted to film in these ayahuasca ceremonies. United States. And so I found Soul procrastinating in Orlando, mind sister going there, Bara ceremony, really enjoying it. Like a couple of months later, she asked me to join honestyIwas.com. And I was not in the place financially to pay for the membership, but I said, whatever. I decided it was time for calling in, and the money could just all wait again. And so, Aladdin, I just dropped all my magic carpet and dry and cephalo fruits. Mayan Sheenans would advise me differently and not to exchange the diet for the so and so. Basically, it's a no send process with foods, no meat, alcohols, the diet for the ceremonies. No caffeine, no sex. It's light in certain food. I certainly don't remember at this point. Besides that, Apolloing the diet going down in, I was setting my intentions today, provided with the questions to be answered, and having a lot of Mayan intentions centered on healing trauma, going deeper into my subconscious about how it could be, would be, and should be, affecting my behaviors and giving it a mantis, the flower, and fly in the wind. Yep, that was my name, and intention also was just open to whatever ayahuasca wanted to share with. Lisa, basically. I know we go through Soul Quest Witch and immediately reveal Holy Glot. I'm very welcoming, please. First few hours, you adjust getting to know other surroundings in Zen, and then you explore talking to people like Beltend. Find you, I was not in on the and I wasn't under the influence of substances like caffeine, smile just cacao, and giddy jitty. Like the amount of chills that were taking over, man. Just happened. it was so beautiful to see how many people had gone there and had gone through it. This conclusion where it worked up the courage to bring themselves there in their journey naturally. They were all there together because there was quite a lot of it. And I believe that there was around 50, 60 of us who were partaking in the ceremony, which apparently not at all typically in the Amazon think likes. Five people, as many as that, shaman feeling like they can comfortably carry on with the dialogue and doing the best that they can to be want to help as many people as they can. And I truly appreciate their versed ways and tons of facilitator experienced in ayahuasca before and who are they're feeling buried alive and safe and very heli zen. And in that environment, and before that, that ceremony that I was talking about, they were so sweet and they didn't know how important they were. All these details are. I'm gonna go through like a little story block in circled shapes, tectone, lovely, relaxing music playing. There's a fireplace right in the middle of it, and no fence, all around beauty. Psychedelica, ayahuasca, walling all over him. Ooh, tears in my eyes. Cheerful, joyful tears from my eyes. Tearful joy, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be skipping over some details because I'm just picking out what would still standing out overall. Like, let me go out of the circle and introduce myself to the sharer and belittle myself no more. And one of those techniques is very powerful in the ceremony. Almost everybody's vulnerable and really just sharing the depths of their darkness upon the first words of they beef. Inspiring, heart-touching, a lot of tears, and I can say, I can do, I can be, and I can be a part of the Diet of Werda. And it's just going to be cooked, and prescription medication is going to be handled with grace, nobility, all drug-free. But regardless, everybody remains worried patiently while they listen to you through all the stories and accidents before you take that. And bury you tea nata, ayahuasca tea, different kind of tea. Sharing the cups and plates, bay leaves. So helping with all the spices and yawi. Emptying the stomach before. Cell switch. Very strong stomach gunner. Weak or strong daddy sucksai. Knowing that one of theirs so real. So full. Needing mark. And away, oh my gosh. Over 12 minutes of time. A dime a cent. All of them are gonna speed things. Papa, I don't know which time you guys got alright. You started over the thinking about it in a musical sense. Just after some prayers and reviews. Prayers that are very beautiful. Such a great spirit, Heavenly Father, catching up on Mother Earth and what shall you. Optionally, very 3D matey. A lot of words did not resonate at the time. But I went through it again and taped what. It resonated then. Shaman blessed my heart, and it sang beautifully. And he drank that. He turned that brew into pure light. Kind of like cacao mixed with mating like mug with lil. And it's soy sauce, and it's weird. It's definitely weird, but I was motivated, surprised, yada nada. Following, then that's it, well known then. German and Spanish ceremonies. Yeah, then I wasn't in the, I can't remember what it's called. It's a circle shaped in a like a donut. Yeah, I think 4 tablespoons, starting you off with maybe 2, 3 blood lights, very intuitively feeling like you contain. More Zai, you take more my math. In a different sentence, set up straight. In a meditative position until you get it. That's the medicine, what it was. Kick it in the first taste of the medicine, not literally, you know what I mean. Was probably that everything was just. Vary my height. My senses are extremely tuned to a lot of experiences with psychedelica. I scared I was. Familiar with the feeling. It's very different, but it's also varied. Sane, obviously. Because in ayahuasca, DMT is meeting, releasing itself in the brain, which I'm taking, not with any drugs releasing MAT cell. Completely different combats. While I'll lay back on it and I'll think about what's just and fractals in the Yahin. My eyelids, nothing back too many. Images are clear visions of a little bit, just like feelings with my senses, and feels like I'm kind of in my body for the first time. Which is really cool once I start to feel like I need to. Purge, I just got well. Hands and knees and toes in the buckets. We call it the best friends in you. Always got to take it with you, the Zyma. Pocket my best friend and a purge. And I know that when people resist the purger, they feel like they need to. Purge and it makes you nervous, May. Don't want to sedate. You resist it by making you think positive thoughts. Or think in another way, bud. If you find it glad easier to just you be like, okay, focus on this negative energy you are, whatever it is that wants to come in, have it really just yourself to yourself, just like you would imagine yourself far out there, knowing that it's okay to purge this is.